Yes, I don't know me na kwaba. Ere over platform we as a host na naji. And I want to make Eddie Esiamu me so and I did can I would have platform we as well. Now what I want to asama say subscribe after that for latest updates and behind notification, you know. Say be a newly upload behind so no. I bear say what so for say the Esiamu say the na nsema e send the OGH celebrated for the channel and mo yen say want to be a this particular platform eso ofa a you see other for eye ade say ya mero e ka say enye fa di agoro e wo this side ade na asie ade na ekọ ade na eba ade for mu say parliament ade bi akoso a chese ne e fre Zenator Rawlings ne ba a friend said Zenator the murderer so I say the murderer daughter now for black Rasta so e di coding semientie you know so no e kan wo this side.
Now, why are Ango chiefs interested in this matter? There's a lot of unemployment in Ango. There's a lot of flooding in Ango. They have a lot of problems in the area, yet they are interested in this matter. Let's ask ourselves, why are they interested in this matter? It's so clear. You know it and I know it. Rawlings was an Ewe man. That probably is the reason the Anglo chiefs are very interested in knowing the identity of this person who has meted out this disparaging remark in their own words. But please, let us look at this thing clearly. Rawlings was an Ewe man and a Scottish man. We are expecting that the Scottish people would also come out and say that they are interested in knowing the identity of this lawmaker who uttered those disparaging remarks. My brother, my sister, it looks like in our country, tribal sentiments most of the time are very, very sensitive. We have to be very careful what we say. We must be extra careful what we don't say. My brother, my sister, can I now tackle this issue? Let us go into it and look at it carefully. Now, Anglo chiefs have decided to give the speaker 4 days to unravel the mystery insulter, in quotes, or else, and this revelation would help the next course of action. My brother, my sister, the person who called Zenator the daughter of a murderer, was he right or wrong? My brother, my sister, in the days of Rawlings, we suffered terror. Those of you who were not yet born in 1979, we saw horror in this country. People were abducted and killed summarily. We saw judges abducted and set ablaze. My brother, my sister, the mystery of which, my brother, my sister, is still pending in the clouds. Rawlings denied involvement, yet it happened in his regime. In the regime of Rawlings, we saw women in Kajetia market stripped naked and whipped in their vaginas. We saw people abducted and taken to the Gonda barracks and some other such barracks and shaved with blunt instruments and blades. We saw, my brother, my sister, people who were carried away and beaten, most of whom we were told were dead, and carried all the way to the morgue at 37. One of them finally survived. He went on to move into exile and later came back into this country to become a minister of energy. Do we all remember this person? It was all in the days of Rawlings. Can we run away from the heinous crimes of Rawlings in his regime from 1979, the several murders and bloodshed. And even at the time, Ghanaians were asking Rawlings to let more blood flow. How do you let blood flow when you don't murder people? Rawlings was a murderer. It's the truth. What are you running away from? So when people die, when murderers die, they all of a sudden become saints? Is that what you are saying? Because we live in a country where Atayi all of a sudden will become Saint Atayi because he's dead. Say no bad thing about the dead. That is your motto. Until we start to shame the dead, like they did in Belgium when Leopold II died and they threw his dead body right in the middle of the street for people to hoot at.
Yes, Black Rasta, Medawase. So who won your Ghana for your day? It's what I say. It's only in Ghana. And I say, no matter how thin the person was, you know, or what friend say, when you're innocent. So what I say, it's only in Ghana. And I will be what? Sabi. I'm up say, your friend partner say, when you're sent. So what I say, obedient bonnet, now what? In Ghana here, no. I'm up say, your friend any partner say, when you're sent. Now, Sabi, when you hear. Now, Kinimani the whole, with you, Jacob one chain. Sabi, now, Vomaho. Like I said, the son, a Kuronfova fee, so I say, Vorobi se Vorobi house, Kuronfova fee, Abra Nanado, a president, now what Fred say, and what said by Bia Nanado TSA, and what a Kuronfova fee, one a Kuronfova and a banner wine. Money I say, become on here, nay, Yamuya, but Adiano, what do you know? Who will send any ya? But there is that same pain, no? It be a young dear. What's in the pain? I didn't think I am proud. Sabi, Obi to me, dear, who almost were innocent. Obi, who are gonna be innocent. Nipa, what yes, here, who him say, Sabi, one yet, maybe himself one yet to sell penny one there. You make us say, when you're innocent. So what I say, Sabi, Obi, our dear, who did the same. Obi, kum nipa, you did anything. Obi a okum nipa da no say nipa ye friend say onye medra obi a okum nipa da ye friend say da bi ye na ye tuso but JJ Rawlings in history ye be think akira o say be tabe no kra na Ghana frompe say ye nkuruma mo be ye adwuma no so what I say ye nkuruma mo be ye adwuma no a mo di ga ho no sa na be ye
and spit at. My brother, my sister, crime and foolishness will never ever stop in this country. Rawlings was a murderer, my brother. When the elections came, listen attentively, and listen, people were killed in the reign of Nana Akufo-Addo. What did we say? That Nana Akufo-Addo murdered some people during the elections. Mahama says
Black Rasta making a lot of senses. What say Mara year to about 2028? And Dana a total 8th December. Bobby Echo so ever 30 man. Sanipa 8 no mu you know. You people accused say Akufo-Addo and the this abra and no numpo and the making command and no it's a owoya Echo so they declared it as a violence between both NDC and MPP. But so, no microphone we know, I say, Akufo-Addo and this I will know. Now, so, Yakoka say, what the JJ Rawlings, Medano, Yamuya, Bamana Kevin Taylor, Captain Smart, and this in planning for the B, every month stage, after Akufo-Addo say, when you're within the Chiman, in microphone who go, one a cool now way. Abra JJ Rawlings and Emma command. Munye say, Munya, I don't say I'm meeting. God and penning for the Biasada and better make Jane say nipa. Baby, what time? I'm more pushy energy, no, all fair energy in call. Baby, what say Ghana penny or pushy energy, no, I tell me I can. You inquire in Africa. One any say JJ running so by ni nyuma ni nsa nyuma bi ne na mo ka na sebe so bi sofo your friend ba say enya sofo ba sebe so bi asawoni a ne ba your friend say enya asawoni ba sebe so bi ediawa ne ba your friend wudi ni ba sebe so bi akromfo a ne ba your friend kromfo ne ba ni so that say enti adentina munim na mo ta twe protest maza mo me you see adene where you bola